Hey guys, this is a blog intro to a blog post called Marriage Lessons, and I am filming this in true mom life. My husband's away. I've got my 3 kids. You will hear them throughout the video, screaming, laughing, probably crying. But watch the rest of this video and figure out what I talk about, and then go and read the blog post. My husband and I are coming up on our 8th wedding anniversary in a few weeks. And to some that might not seem like a lot, to others it might seem like an eternity already. But it has been a really difficult 8 years and a really awesome 8 years. We've been through a roller coaster of ups and downs, tons of mental health crises, tons of learning, tons of victory, almost 4 kids, basically 3.95 kids. If you can see here, we're due with our 4th baby in the next weeks. And so this blog post is something I wrote a while ago, but wanted to share again today because these are some lessons that we've learned over the years that maybe can help someone else. One of the first things I talk about is expectations. Keeping your expectations realistic. But also to know that we all come into a marriage and a relationship with kind of unwritten expectations, unwritten rules that we learned through our experiences, through things that have happened in our life, the way we were raised and different things. And so I talk about expectations in both of those ways because they really, really do play into especially a marriage relationship. If you have read any marriage book, podcast, learned anything about marriage, one thing everyone talks about is communication and how important that is. So it made it into this blog post too. Another really, really great piece of advice I got before we got married, and I have just learned this to be so true over the past 8 years, is just to support your spouse's dreams. Maybe they don't always come true. Maybe they don't always follow through with them, but to always be the person that is standing in their corner is so important. You always want them to look back and just know that you were the one rooting for them the entire time. One more thing that has just changed our marriage and our communication, our expectations, all these things I've been talking about, is getting to know your spouse on a really deep level in terms of who they are, who their personality is, how they react to things, how they do things. And there are so many great personality tests out there. The Enneagram is an awesome one that has also just recently been something that's really helped us out. And get to know what makes them tick, what they need in a hard moment, what they need when they are struggling with something. Figure those things out. Speak their love language, and it actually goes so far and avoids so many unnecessary arguments that I feel like a lot of couples have because they just don't know that that is something that is maybe offending their spouse. Last things, and I swear this is the best piece of advice we've ever gotten. We follow it, and it is a game changer. Don't talk about important things after 9 o'clock at night. No one is in a good right mind. Everyone's tired. If we start talking about things like money or really serious topics after 9 p.m., I can almost guarantee you it will end in a fight. It always does with us. I tell every newlywed this piece of advice because it has been so helpful for me. Do not talk about important things after 9 p.m. at night. So read the blog and see what else I have to say. See what I have to say more about these specific topics, and subscribe to the blog too.